around the chest like a damn sunburn. All right, we're live. We're live. Thank you guys for tuning in. Look, my name is Alfredo. Some of you probably seen me before on these webinars. You probably might have seen me on Facebook, but we're super excited about sharing this opportunity with you guys tonight because it's been completely life-changing, not only for myself, my wife and kids, but everybody you see on this panel. You're going to hear from them shortly, but it's just been very exciting. We just actually got back from Atlanta, Georgia, from an event, and everybody here on this panel, for the most part, who attended the event, got recognized, got awarded, little pins and stuff like for achievements, for achieving some of the highest ranks in the company and record-breaking times. So for anyone who's watching this hangout right now, I just want to let you know, you guys are watching the right webinar. You guys are in the right place at the right time with the right team, and we're going to share a little bit about that tonight. So before I get into it, I just want to pass this over to one of my business partners and dear good friends. We've been rolling together for less than 2 years, and he's basically been following the blueprint. I mean, if I could say it, keep it as simple as possible, there's a blueprint to this success. And he's just been following the blueprint, applying the actions, and working his way up the ladder. And, pretty soon to hit 6 figures in 1 year with this business. What happens after that? It becomes a 7-figure business. And I'll let him tell you his little short story. So just want to introduce my good friend Dios to the panel.
What's up, everybody? How you all doing? Good evening. My name is Dios Nedi Pellegrin. Everyone calls me Dios for short because it's sometimes hard to pronounce it or remember how to pronounce it. But look, guys, I'm excited. What I want to tell you a little bit about myself, like Alfredo kind of told you guys, look, I'm not a guru. I haven't been doing this forever. I don't know more than anybody else here in this room. Really, the biggest thing probably is that I just work hard and I'm consistent and I keep going. And, a little bit about me in this business and online marketing, my econ specifically, I've been doing this less than 2 years, like I said, up until about 3.5, 4 or 5 months ago. I was driving Uber and Lyft because I got laid off last year. I got laid off last year from my corporate job. I was in the corporate world for 17 years and I couldn't survive the last layoffs. I've been through 3 or 4 layoffs. I've been through 3 or 4 company, they call it that, they're doing shitty. They're doing horrible. So they're laying people off. And I survived 3 before then in other businesses. And this last one, I didn't make the cut. So I was out. So what did I do? I fortunately found probably a video. I saw a post. I did something like you got here. Something got you to this webinar tonight. And I saw the same thing from a video. Actually, it was of Alfredo, and it resonated. I just said, you know what would it hurt to look and see what this is? And fast forward 1.5 years, less than 2 years later, and this business specifically, my econ, which I was blessed to attend the Infinity Summit just a couple of days ago in Atlanta. This business specifically, guys, in 3 months, $60,000. I mean, $60,000. I've never made the most I've made. $60,000. It probably would have taken me about 10 months to make at the corporate world. That's the highest I ever made. So, to do it in 3 months, I mean, that's almost a $200,000 salary. That pretty much is a $200,000 salary. And the best thing, it's only going up from here, and it's only going to continue up. Like Alfredo said, it's 6 figures, but it's going to climb up to 7 figures because that's just 3 months. We're just getting started. But what I love about my econ, and let's say a little bit about what I experienced these last couple of days, guys. They really take care of their people. They take care of their leaders. They take care of the team. I met the co-founders. The co-founders are very humble. They've got a lot of humility. They're very honest. They're upfront, and their main goal and their main purpose. And this is what really resonated with me from meeting all the other leaders who've been here for years, because the business has been around for 14 years. Is that they're truly on a mission of 1 million out there in the United States, because finances, your credit situation, your high debt, inflation, your taxes, all of this stuff is making it difficult for you to succeed in life, for you to retire, for you to have extra cash. Most of you are watching this right now, and this scares me. This truly scares me. And I was there 4 or 5 months ago. If your car broke down and needed $1,000 or $2,000 to get repaired, you don't have that. You can't fix your car tomorrow. Now, how do you get to work? Well, me, for over a year, I haven't been able to worry about a job, fortunately, because I've been online. But now, thanks to my econ, I never have to worry about going to work or anything. I just stay at home. I don't need anything. But if I do need to repair anything, I don't need to repair anything. Thankfully, my vehicle doesn't need anything. But I can pay it. There is no issues. Actually, just the other day, I got a bill on my chimney in my house for $3,000. I didn't know to repair and get a water leak fixed would cost $3,000. It still hurt. I'll be honest, it still hurt, but it's good to know that you can pay it and you can get your services done. And you can take care of the needs that you have. So, you know, that's just a little bit about a story about me. On top of that, guys, before I let some of the other speakers, because I know we got a lot of people here and I don't want to take up too much time. What I'll end and say with this is I'm not the only one seeing results. There's many people on my team. Shoot, just personally, I think we saw there were at least 2 or 3 people from within my team who were at the Infinity Summit. So it's something that tells you that it's duplicatable. It's not just one person. Actually, there were probably about 30 people at that Infinity Summit in Atlanta. The Infinity just means, guys, if you're confused, it's just one of the highest rank. It is the highest rank that you can achieve at the company. And there were over 30 people just in the 3 months. We put in, I think 6 or 7 of us had attended that meeting thanks to climbing up the ranks. I've got team members making hundreds of dollars a week. I got team members making thousands of dollars a week. I've got team members repairing their credit, showing me how their credits change in just 30 days and 60 days. I got team members telling me that they're putting an extra $200 to $600 a month just by using the W-4 adjustments and shifting their income around so that they can put more money in their pocket and pay down some of their debt. So I know the other guys are going to give you more examples about the products and their results, but all I'll tell you is this. If you are not with us, you haven't joined. I was in your shoes a year and a half ago, not happy at the corporate job, you know, deciding what to do next, where to go. And, you know, for those of you who are struggling right now, you're Ubering, you're Lyft, you got some side gigs, some side jobs. This is the perfect business for you to get started. Click that button below right underneath my video. There's a button for you to click, get started today. And I assure you that one way or another, this business we're all in is going to change your life. I guarantee it. So, Alfredo, thank you. That's pretty much my story. If I got anything else, I'll add it at the end, but I'll let a lot of my other business partners here. You guys are going to love their results and their testimonies and what this business has done for them as well.
Awesome. Awesome. So I'm just going to pick on someone to go next. Like I said, we all got stories to tell. Listen, the reason why I keep mentioning the word stories because we are just like you. I promise you, whoever is watching this webinar, you got to understand we all started from the bottom. We were not handed this opportunity on a silver platter with all the bells and whistles, with all the income. It was not handed to us. We all started just like you. We all watched the webinar just like you, where we were looking for a way out of the normal 9 to 5. We were looking for a better way to feed our families. We're looking for a way where we can travel the world. We can enjoy our lives together. We were all searching just like you. And we landed on the right opportunity just like you. Fortunately, this is one of the best opportunities out there. There's a lot of stuff out there that is not good, that overpromises, underdelivers. A lot of things just go down the drain. Guys, this company, it didn't just come out of nowhere. Okay, they've been around for 13 years. And here's one of the most exciting things I can say about it. We all just came from Atlanta, Georgia, from the Infinity Summit, like Dios mentioned, where it's a summit that only when you hit a certain rank, you are invited to. And mostly everybody from my team, we only been in this company for about 3 months, a little bit over 3 months. And we have multiple people from our downline hit that rank and come to the event and actually get to meet some of the other people, the OGs that have been in it for years and years. And they were impressed by our performance, by what we were able to do with this business in such a short amount of time. But here's the cool part. There were people, many people that were not there at the event that have become self-made millionaires just by utilizing the products and the strategies from the company. They could, like one of the owners said, they couldn't recruit 2 people if they were thrown at them and given to them. But they were able to apply the strategies and go from wherever position they were at to being a self-made millionaire and changing their life completely, guys. So I want you to keep that in mind when it comes to, you're surfing the internet looking for a way out. You landed here because either someone invited you, you saw a Facebook post or a YouTube video, whatever. By any means, you're here right now because someone actually cares about your future. And I'm telling you, there is no better opportunity out there right now. I've been doing this for 5 years. I've been in multiple companies. I've been in multiple opportunities. I've tried them all, from high ticket to low ticket to all kinds of services and products. And this by far is the best company because this is one of the only ones that can actually make you change your lifestyle, even if you don't go out there and market the opportunity. The cool thing is actually once you start to increase your credit, when you start to increase your income, when things start to change, wouldn't it be easier for you to share this with a couple of people and start building an organization and start earning from the company? Guys, this company has an amazing comp plan. For the low price of the monthly membership, we've been able to get 4 and 5 figure weekly checks, guys. And we've only been in this, okay, for a little bit over 3 months now. And this is just the beginning, guys. So I don't want to take up too much time because we actually just want to knock this out the park and get you guys inside this opportunity today. But I want to allow some of my other panelists to share some of their stories. So I just met this young couple. His wife is not on the panel, but I'm pretty sure she's watching. And when I say young, these people are in their 20s. They've already achieved, earned over $500,000 online, okay, with a business just like this, guys. And we had the honor and the privilege to meet just over the last couple of days, and it's been amazing. And you get to see how real people are and how simple we are. We're just simple, real people, just really out there with a drive to change our lives. So I'm gonna let my man CJ take over and tell you a little bit about his story, why he's here, and why you guys need to be here as well.
All right. Hey, what's up, you guys? Oh, how do I? Okay, there we go. Hey, what's up, you guys? So first things first, my name's CJ, and I definitely take pride in saying that me and my girlfriend Candace, we are actually the youngest infinities in the whole company. You know, so we worked really hard to get there, but I got to tell you guys, like the experience that we had just from this past week, like on a Tuesday. You know, we're getting picked up in stretch Hummer limos, you know, to go to Topgolf with the founders of the company. We're hanging out with like millionaires. And one thing that I saw, and this is one, I'm gonna name a few different things like that I love about this opportunity, and then I'm gonna tell you guys a little bit about myself. Okay. One thing that I really liked about this opportunity and just really from the event in general, when we went there, you know, we're in a room full of other infinities. Okay. So that means everybody in the room is successful. You know, they've done something to deserve to be there. Right. And what I found is that it's not like everybody's one single race or certain age. Like there's so much diversity, you know, every different race that you can think of, you know, every different background, you know, people of all ages, you know, it just goes to show that anybody, no matter where you're from, what you look like, who you are, or what you've done in the past, you know, what you've done in your life leading up to this point, anybody can be successful. And it really, one thing that I want to tell you guys, like, as you're diving into this opportunity, because, you know, this is the beginning of your life changing. You know, you're here for a reason. You know, I'm a pretty religious person, and I believe that, you know, God puts things in front of us for a reason. Okay. And I want my biggest advice as you guys jump into this is to believe in yourselves, because, you know, you might have grown up your whole life like me. I'm going to just go ahead and tell you guys a little bit about myself so you guys can understand where I'm coming from. Okay. You know, I grew up in the projects. I know I talk very proper, but, you know, a lot of my friends are, you know, in and out of jail or, you know, gone. And, or friends growing up, I should say. You know, my family grew up poor. You know, my whole life was set up for me to be a failure. My whole life was set up for me to be a failure. My dad wasn't in my life. So, you know, fast forward, I'm just becoming an adult. I start working and everything. And I'm about 21 at this stage, right? And I'm working at a LED light bulb factory. I've always been the type to work really hard and, you know, strive to be the best at whatever I do, right? And I moved up from just being a regular worker to being like a lead, and I was running the whole factory. I actually did like what is called a process revision for one of their main light bulbs, and I saved the company $2 million. All I got was a little pat on the back. You know, they're like, good job. And I thought I was about to get hired on, you know, because it was a temp job. I was making like $11 an hour. I thought I was going to get hired on. I thought I was doing good. Like for 21 years old, I thought $11 an hour was good. But, you know, anyways, my daughter was only 2 months old. And then one day out of the blue, they basically outsourced the whole company to China and laid us all off without any notice. They just laid us all off. And for the next like 2 months, in between just looking for a new job, I stumbled upon a business opportunity online, kind of similar to this, but not as good. And I jumped into it because I wanted to make some money until I could find a new job. All right. And long story short, I ended up making a little bit of money, and I looked at myself in the mirror just like this. And I told myself, and I might look silly to somebody if they saw me doing it, but I literally was talking to myself in the mirror. I said, I'm never, ever, ever going to work a job again. I don't care what I have to do. I literally just made money right from my phone. I'm never getting a job ever again because I got treated like crap. I had to do my boss's job, my boss's boss's job, and all I got was a pat on the back. Okay. So anyways, since then I've gone on to make over $750,000 online. And with this company, I've never seen something like this, guys. What makes this company unique, for one, is the compensation plan is crazy. The teamwork aspect, everybody is like a team. Everybody works together. You will not be thrown to the wolves with this. You're going to be in an environment where people want to help each other, because that's how you be successful. Any successful person knows that you can't do it alone. And, that's why we're here right now on this panel, because we're helping our team, so you're going to have this kind of support as well. But anyways, I just wanted to talk another thing. Okay, I'm going to get straight to the point because we have so many great speakers. I want you guys to think about this. Okay, whenever you guys are looking for a job or like a career, because this is a career to me now. It's gone past the point of, I want to make some extra money. This is now a career for me. This is my life now. I am financially free. When you are looking for a career or maybe something that you want to go to college for, or a job, a good job, there's a few things that you think about, right? Opportunity to advance. I worked for years at jobs, and, I might get a 10-cent raise after a year of work, a 10-cent raise, 25-cent raise, maybe even $1 raise, because I've gotten a $1 raise before after a whole year. And I used to love that. I used to think that was actually progress. And, man, I could never be more wrong. What you want to look for is something that is going to reward you for the hard work that you put in and the dedication that you put in. Because when you're at a traditional job, you're just another body. That's the truth of the matter. You're just another body. You're trading your time for money. And I used to be brainwashed just like everybody else. And, when I first started doing like this, my friends and family, they didn't understand because this is different. But guys, we're in a new era. We're in a new time. Everything is shifting to the internet. And, when I first started doing like this, my friends and family, everything is moving over to the internet, you guys. And, you guys got to get with the times. Okay. Another thing that you want to look at when you're looking for a career, right? Recognition. You guys remember when I told you guys that the job that I was at before I got into making money online and, being in this business, right? I saved the company over $2 million in process revisions. In a company like that, when you save them 2 million, you made them 2 million, because that's 2 million that they were going to spend that they did not spend. And all I got was a pat on the back. I've been in this company, my econ, for 2 months, only 2 months, guys. And they already had us fly out to Atlanta to this event where they paid for everything. They paid for our dinner. They paid for our hotel. They paid for lunch. They took us to Topgolf, rode us around in a Hummer limos. It's crazy, guys. You guys, okay, we sat down at the table for lunch. It was just me and my girlfriend. We sat down at a table by ourselves, and 2 of the founders of the company came and sat down with us like we're normal people. I thought they were gonna sit, over there with the elites and everything. They came down and sat with us and we're having regular conversation. And they're talking to us about, you know, they're acknowledging us for the good job that we've done. You know, we've only been in for 2 months. We haven't even done anything yet. But to them, you know, they are acknowledging us for the hard work that we put in, even though it's just the beginning. And guys, you're at the right place at the right time, because this team right here, we have something really special going on. We have something really special. We have a very powerful training, and very powerful resources with the company in general. You know, there's a quote, okay? They say that you are going to be the 5th of the 4 most people that you're around, the 4 people that you're around the most, right? And this is not literal, right? But if you're around like people who are out partying all the time, they're not making any money, they're not going anywhere with their lives, you're going to be the 5th person. But if you're around a bunch of 6- and 7-figure earners and other people who are dedicated to becoming successful and have like minds, you're going to be that 5th successful person. You're going to be that 5th 6-, 7-figure earner. You're going to be that 5th, you know, person to make a change in their lives. You know, you guys are here for a reason. Okay, guys? So all I got to say is you're here for a reason. I want you guys to understand. You have to understand when there is an opportunity. You have to know how to spot it. Well, this right here, you're here for a reason. This is the beginning of the rest of your life, where your life is going to change for the better. And I want you guys to take this and run with it. Okay, guys? In only 2 months, me and my girlfriend have been able to generate over $50,000, and we're just getting started. We're just getting started. It's about to get crazy, and you guys are going to benefit off of the momentum and the leadership and everything that this company and this team has to provide, guys. So I'm not going to talk more. Maybe I'll say something later on, but we have a lot of good speakers on here, a lot of good things to share with you guys. And I hope you guys are as excited as I am. I'll go ahead and pass it back to you, Alfredo.
Thank you, man. That was a great story. And like I said, it was really an honor to meet you and Candace over the last couple of days. You guys are just straight up cool people, man. And, you know, it's the only opportunity and company where we could be around so many people that are just so humble and so cool. Like, we were sitting around self-made millionaires, and what are we doing? We're drinking, we're in stretch limos, we're having a great time. Nobody is sitting there with their collar and tie acting all, you know, bougie and stuff. Everybody is, look, we all come from humble backgrounds, and we all made it out there, out the hood or wherever we come from. And we understand that, so we stay humble. We weren't given these things on silver platters. So it really builds us into better quality people. And then when we surround each other like that and just group up, we have so much fun, like especially playing golf. And it's just amazing. Like, I just love this business, hands down, for so many reasons. I said this before, and I'll say it again. Look, the 3 freedoms in life are the only ones you can get in this business. It's time freedom, location freedom, and financial freedom. Only some opportunities can give you financial freedom. Only some can give you maybe financial and time freedom, which I doubted, because usually the more important you are in a corporation or a business, the more time it takes. Okay, it usually doesn't work like that. Even CEOs have their hands full. Okay, but in this business, we work off of leverage. We leverage other people's success. The more successful we can create you, the more success we create. Therefore, it gives us back some of our time. Location, we can operate from anywhere. All I gotta do is take my bag and my laptop, and I'm straight. I can run my business from any location in the world, as long as it has Wi-Fi. You know, that's it, guys. Or I could run my business off my phone. You know, so guys, this is the only opportunity where you get to really feel those 3 freedoms, guys. Okay, you get to live it. And we're proof of it, because where else are we on a Tuesday night, Monday, Tuesday, you know, flying back on Wednesday? Most people are stuck in a cubicle, have to get up in the morning. We're out there having fun, having the times of our life, because we can do that, because we created this lifestyle for ourselves, guys. And like I said, we're just getting started. Me and my wife, just like you heard CJ's results, me and my wife already generated over $250,000 in the short time we've been in this company. And again, all of us right here are just getting started. And one thing I want to point out before I bring in my next speaker, guys, I know a lot of you say or feel like, well, companies been around for 13 years. Sometimes these online things are saturated. Guys, did you hear what we said? Companies been around 13 years, and we just came in, and we are already popping ranks, and creating 6 figures. Okay, and this is just the beginning. So there's no such thing as saturation. That's really just a mindset issue, because every day, every single day, there's someone, or there's plenty of people that are coming online for the very first time looking for opportunity. Every single day, just like someone is born, someone dies, someone comes on Facebook for the first time, someone hits 18 for the first time and they're looking for opportunity, someone hits 21 and they're looking for opportunities to help them in college. Every single day, there's someone that will come online for the first time and look for opportunity. If you don't believe me, go on Google and check the search results for how to make money online. And every single day, there's hundreds of thousands of people that are searching for a way out. So this thing will never, ever, ever get saturated. Matter of fact, this company only has enough members to fill a small town. And we're talking about a whole country, guys. The perfect time is now, because we are the breed that's coming in here and taking this business online, and we want you to take it with us. So at any point, you can click the button below and just get started with whoever invited you here. But I'm going to bring on another speaker. Let's see. I want to bring in Dr. Jerry Bobo. We met this guy in Atlanta, and you know, these are one of the members that's been in the company way before us, and they have a different experience to tell you guys more. We're still learning about some of their stories, so I want him to share a little bit about his story and what this business has done for him in his life. So, Dr. Jerry Bobo, you there?
I'm here. Can you hear me okay? All right, good deal. Well, listen, man, first of all, I just want to say congratulations to every single person on this panel, and even those that we don't see. My wife and I, Winter Bobo, have been a part of my econ for about 36 months now. And in that 36 months, we've cash flowed over $2 million, started 2 new businesses. We believe in diversifying our income. And so we've got a 5-star spa in downtown Memphis. We have a 5-star hand car wash in Midtown Memphis. I'm a mental health therapist by trade. My wife is social work and human services. And man, we don't have the online skills that you guys have, but prior to you guys coming on in the last 90 days, we were still able to cash flow 6 figures a month coming into this thing. And with what you guys are now bringing and girls are now bringing to this platform with the online strategies, it's going to be absolutely phenomenal. And for any guests and prospects that are watching this video right now, in your mind, you may be going, oh man, these guys are bragging, they're being arrogant, conceited, obnoxious, etc. Hey, listen, I understand it. I feel it. But here's the bottom line. When we get through with those negative emotions, how's that working for you? So see, my econ is about personal financial success. It's not about the Bentley, Beamer, or the Benz. Maybe you need some brakes on the car you have right now. If your credit score starts with a 4, 5, or a 6, my econ is for you. If you're overworked, underpaid, underappreciated, being undermined on your job, my econ is for you. See, don't misconstrue the message. We're not saying that you have to quit your job and you have to, work from home and you have to be on the beach like Alfredo and the rest of the people on the panel. No, what we're saying is we're going to take your job, and instead of making it be your tombstone, my econ shows you how to make your job a stepping stone. So we're going to show you how to get a raise on your job, ladies and gentlemen, without your boss's permission. Remember that. We're going to show you how to get a raise on your job without your boss's permission. If your credit score starts with a 4, 5, or a 6, you
Somebody muted Doc. Hold on. Somebody muted him. He got excited. Wait, hold on. You got to unmute yourself. You got excited. Hit the button.
okay? Am I back?
You're back.
All right. So if you've ever been in one of those positions in life where you wanted to be in the right place at the right time with the right opportunity, we guarantee you 10,000%. This is it, guys. Listen, for the price of 2 freaking Chick-fil-A sandwiches, you get to stick your big toe in the water, test drive this system, and see if it works, guys. It's that simple. You cannot keep doubting what you've never tried. Now, for my third point I want to make, how would it feel? How would it feel? Just imagine for 1 second how it feels to go from $30,000 a year to $30,000 a month. I understand you've not done it. You've probably not been around people who have, but you can never change unless you expand your mindset. So this webinar tonight, ladies and gentlemen, is not to impress you. It's to impress upon you that things can and will change, but you've got to have the desire to do that. You can't keep hating. You got to celebrate. So as you see the members on this panel talk about their success, that's not the time for your face to start looking like lemons. That's the time for you to start clapping. That's the time for you to start cheering, because that means that you now have the universe in position to deliver to you what you've been praying for, what you've been waiting for, what you've been meditating for, but you got to get off of your assets and make a move. See, the bottom line is this: nobody on this webinar can give you motivation. We can inspire you. We can give you some facts. We can give you some data, but motivation is internal. And if your current situation does not motivate you, I don't know what else to tell you. But if you feel like, hey, I've got $47.90. I blow that every single day. If you feel like, hey, that's $1.19 a day, and if $1.19 a day has the small chance of changing my life, then you've got to go through it. And last but certainly not least, for those of you that are going through hell, keep going. Don't stop. Don't pause. Don't look around. Don't take copious notes. You got to keep moving, because you're watching this webinar for a reason. You did not stumble upon this information by accident. The universe, a higher power, God, whatever you want to call it, has put this information in front of you. There's no doubt about that. Now you've got to take massive action, and we're going to put you in business for yourself, but not by yourself. See, that's the difference here. We're going to put you in business for yourself, but not by yourself. We're going to take you by the hand. We're going to teach you. We're going to mentor you. We're going to coach you, because the bottom line is this: when you do good, we do great. Back over to you guys.
Man, I want to sign up right now. Man, that was awesome, man. That's why we need some of you guys that have been around the company longer than us to teach us, you know, stuff that we're still trying to figure out. You know, we just came in, we saw something great. We're like, man, we're in, you know, but some of you guys have so much more to offer because you've been in the company longer. We're just getting started. So we finally have a woman on the panel, guys. We were trying so hard. I know they love their Women Empowered Night, but we need some females on this panel too, because we want to show you that this is not only for men. It's for men, it's for women, it's for couples, this is for dogs. It doesn't matter. If you breathe, you can do this business, okay? If you live on earth, you can do this, guys. I'm telling you, it's for anyone and anyone who wants to change their life, hands down, period. That's it. So guys, at any moment, I already have people in the comments saying, how do I get started? Just hit that red button at any time. You can still stay on the webinar and still get some fire from us, because we're going to keep this going. And guess what? For those who appreciate what you're seeing tonight, you can use this same webinar to show other people and get the sale to you, because that's how we created this, because we want duplication. We want people like you to have success. It's not about us, but like Dr. Jerry Bobo said, the more successful we can create you, the more it benefits us. So we actually are in this for you. So you can take this webinar, the same one you're watching. We'll show you how to share this page with others and have people joining your team, guys. All right, so I want to bring on a very special person in my life. She's been knocking us out the park. You know, we've been in business for 5 years, right? And throughout these 5 years, she's seen me join multiple companies, multiple opportunities. We've been flown out to different places. We went to so many events. We've been on stage. We've done it all. But I've never seen her this excited ever about an opportunity, because now I don't even have to ask her to come on the panel. She just wants to come on. She wants to take the women with her wherever she goes. She wants to rock this thing out. And that's how I know we have something special here, guys. So without further ado, I want to bring my business partner, my partner all around, my wife, Miss Christina Delgado.
Hey, what's up, guys? Can you hear me good? Yeah? All right. I want to welcome everybody to tonight's webinar. These webinars, guys, are so important to me. I'm just so excited to jump on with the leaders on the panel. And like Alfredo said, I've never seen a company like my econ. I never been a part of or active in a company like I am with my econ, because I see the potential and just the overall success that we're having is incredible. It's really changing our lives, guys. We've only been in this company for about 3 months now, and we've been able to generate over $200,000, guys. And excuse me if I don't have any scripts. Okay, this is all out of excitement. We've been partying like for the last 3 days with my econ, and I'm just tired. I'm just a little drained because we were having so much fun. It was so great to be around everybody. The founders treated us, oh man, amazing. They just take great care of us. Like CJ said, they took care of the hotel. They take care of the people that are doing well with their business. And they've really changed our lives, guys, and so many others, and even like maybe that's a lot of money for you, but there's people that are making just $1,000 extra a week. What can an extra $1,000 do for you and your family? Even if you're not a recruiter, there's ways in my econ strategies that'll teach you how to get more money in your paychecks now at your current job. There's strategies that are going to teach you how to get better credit, okay? And credit is so important. If you want to buy a home, if you want to have nice things in life, property to pass down to your children, you need good credit. They teach you how to minimize your taxes. So many people work and they look at their paycheck and they notice how much money is withheld. And they're like, man, $800 withheld from my taxes. That's because they're filling out their W-4s wrong. And also my econ will educate you on how to fill them out the correct way. So you could use that money now and not have to wait until a refund check. All right, guys. That's why this company, I love this company all around, because even the team members that don't know how to build a team are still benefiting. I have a team member that just increased his credit score over 150 points. That's so crazy. That's, how that's changing his life. Now he could go, and get the car that he wants, apply for a loan for a house. It's changing people's lives in so many ways, and it's so affordable, guys. It's so affordable. Start investing in yourself. You will not regret it, okay? We're a young Hispanic couple with 6 kids. If we could do it, you could do it too. There's no excuse, guys. Okay, $47, invest it. I promise you, you won't go wrong. You won't be alone. We have training. We have an amazing community that's growing every day. And we have Sunday night training calls, and you're going to learn so much. You could even implement it in the business, maybe not in my econ. You could implement it in any business, because we teach you all around marketing strategies. Okay, so I'm truly excited to be a part of this. Thank you guys for allowing me to be on the panel tonight. And I just want to represent for everybody, not just the ladies. Anybody could do this. Like you hear them say on the panel, anybody could do this. You just got to take action. Click that link below now. Okay, don't wait any longer. You won't regret it. Thank you for watching, guys.
Awesome. And again, guys, for those who are watching, you don't have to wait for this to be over to make that decision to change your life for only $1 and change a day. I keep hearing different numbers, but come on, let's be real. You can't you're wasting more than that in others. I promise you. People, if you're out there smoking cigarettes, hey, you're wasting money killing yourself. You could be putting that money in bettering your life. If you have a habit of, let's say, buying lunch one day a week, or buying a meal outside once a day, just stop for a second, or put that back in your business, and now you could be able to afford to buy 2 or 3 meals a day.
Yes. I'm sorry, Alfredo. I just want to say something. Okay. I used to work at a casino, right? I used to work at a bar at a casino, guys. And I used to see all these people just giving their money to the machines. They just wasting their money over and over. And it's like, when they talk to me about an opportunity or something, they were hesitant to invest in themselves. That makes no sense, guys. So don't do that. You want to, don't waste your money. Put it right here. I promise you won't regret it.
Absolutely, man. This is just a dollar. There it goes, $1.16 a day. You can't even get a slice of pizza anymore for that money. Like in America, you can barely get anything. And just by applying one of the strategies we teach, you could turn that $1.16 a day into $5 or $10 a day. Once we show you how to adjust your W-4, let alone how to fix your credit, how to reduce your interest rates. Okay, so you can put more money back in your pocket. How you can change your W-4 so you can get out of debt faster. So instead of paying the 19 to 20 to up to 30% interest on your credit cards, you can pay it off now and keep more money at the end of the year. Guys, there's so many things we can teach you, but it's all inside of the program for $1.16 a day, guys. So I want to bring on another speaker because, again, you know, we've been here for about 45 minutes. I know you guys are excited. I know you guys are joining, and I welcome you on board. As a matter of fact, while the next person is speaking, if you're dead serious about this opportunity, if you decided to make a decision to change your life today, to be committed to changing your life for you, your family, your kids, your loved ones, whatever it is, your spouse, if you want to buy your mother a house, whatever it is, okay, if you're making that decision right now or made it while you was on this call, I want you to comment right below this webinar so I can give you a huge welcome, a huge shout out, and bring you on board in the team. Make sure you have everything you need to succeed. I don't care if you join me or somebody else. I'll personally message you on Facebook as you join and make sure that you are plugged into the group and the training right now while we're on this call, just to make sure that you're on the path to success before we even hang up, guys. So if that's you, go ahead and comment right now, and I'll make sure to message you and like I said, give you a huge shout out on this call. So I'm going to bring one of my favorite speakers, guys. We met in Atlanta as well. We met online, but we never met in person. This guy's just full of value, and he's always, you know, impacting people's lives, and just a great person in the company, Mr. Cortez Springer.
What's going on, guys? Can you hear me all right? All right, good deal, good deal. Well, I mean, congratulations on all your success, man. It was phenomenal hanging out with you guys, man. And I just wanted to say to CJ, I went back and looked through all of my pictures, bro. I got a picture with every infinity except you somehow, brother. So we got to figure out where we can meet halfway, man, just so we can get a picture with you and your lovely queen, man. That was awesome. All of the success that you guys have had, man. But I want to tell you a little bit about my story, and then I actually want to show you something, because we've heard it said millions of times. We heard it on songs. They sing about it. They rap about it. Men lie, women lie, but numbers don't lie, right? I want to give you my little bit of a testimony. I'm going to tell you, because I know somebody out here watching is in the shoes that I was in 3.5 years ago. This opportunity was presented to me, and the cost was $179 at the time. I was a 40-year-old man working a full-time job and could not put my hands on $179. That is a shame, but that is how a lot of people are living in this country right now, this very minute. So when we say $47, you're saying, I don't have it, I can't afford it. I'm saying to you what I said to myself then: I can't afford not to come up with the money some kind of way. And the young lady who introduced this to me, she said, listen, let's look at your W-4. Chances are it's wrong, because most people's are. And if we fix that and bring some extra money in your household, will you get started? Do I have your word? I said, absolutely. She fixed it. $135 came back in my household on my next paycheck. I put some few dollars with it, and I got started, guys. So some of you cannot actually see some of the things, because you've been beat down by life so long that you can't even dream anymore. You can't imagine making $30, $40, $50, $60,000 a month. You can't imagine leaving a legacy for your children because you can't see it right now. But one of my mentors told me, he said, he talked about the owl and the way that owls can see through the darkness, guys. Here's what you have to do if you're in that dark place today. Is it okay for you to have your sight diminished, but you cannot afford to lose your vision? You absolutely need to see yourself doing bigger and better things. You absolutely need to see what can come out of this if you're willing to make the decision. And I'm actually going to show you. Is it okay if I screen share, Alfredo, real quick? So let me share my screen with you, because some of you guys can't see $10, $12, $30,000 a month. But I think you can see that the average person who adjusts their W-4 form with us will get $200 to $600 per month back into their household. So let's just say that tops off at $300. Then we take that $300 and pay your credit cards off. The average person in America is paying $1,500 per month in interest payments alone on their debt. Let's just say you paid off $200 worth of credit cards. That brought back $500 to your house with the W-4 adjustment. Then you fix your credit using our system, and you are able to refinance a car loan to the point where you can pay that off. Maybe that was a $300 car loan. And then you had a couple people who said, hey, I noticed you fix your credit. I want to learn how to do that too. And you sell a couple smart money kits, or you show a couple people how to get plugged in with Freddie and the rest of the team, and you're making $200 a month there. So if you follow my math with just doing some very basic things, not being a rock star recruiter, not being a huge business builder, not having a huge amount of influence online, but some basic things, we just helped you free up $1,000 per month. Say it took us 6 months to do that. Say it took us 12 months to do that. Let me show you what you can do with $1,000 a month, because I'm all about generational wealth. I want to make sure that my kids' kids can follow their dreams and their passions without having to chase a dollar. I'm going to say that one more time. I want to make sure that my kids' kids can follow their dreams and passions without having to chase a dollar. So I'm going to share my screen with you, and I'm going to go to one of our financial calculators, and I just want you to see something really, really quickly. Let's see.
Should be on the left-hand side. It'll open up. There's a screen share button.
Got it.
There you go.
I want to share. So can you guys see the cash flow manager calculator, right?
Yes, we see it.
Okay, cool. So we just showed you that with very minimum work, a little bit of discipline, a little bit of financial focus, you freed up $1,000 per month. Now watch this. If you're serious about building generational wealth, you're serious about building a legacy, you can't see yourself making $200,000 in 3 months like Freddie and his wife, right? But you still want to make sure that you leave something behind. Let's take a look at a periodic monthly investment of that $1,000, right? And I want you to see something. We're talking about $1,000 per month. And we're going to do a 14% rate of return. And I know you're saying, Cortez, where the heck I'm going to get a 14% rate of return at? That's why you got to join the team, because we'll show you, right? And say we do this over a single generation, which is roughly 25 years. Right? I'm 44, so that makes me about 70 years old if I implemented this plan. Let me calculate that and show you the power of plugging in with the right people and focusing on your money, even if you cannot be a master recruiter. In 25 years, that $1,000 a month that you was giving away to interest on your loans, that you were giving away to credit card companies, that you were giving away to Uncle Sam, that grows to $2.6 million in a single generation. But I don't want you to stop there, because the Bible that I read says a good man leaves an inheritance for his kids. So let's take that $2.6 million and let's roll that over for one more generation and see what happens. Because if you're about generational wealth, you need a strategy and a game plan to get you there. Right? So we said in 25 years, we took $1,000 a month and we parlayed that into $2.6 million. Now I'm going to take that same $1,000, that same money that came out of that, which is $2,600,000, right? And again, we're going to keep it at the same 14% return, because you're saying, Cortez, you ain't getting 14%. I'm telling you, we're getting 14%, right? Now let's do that for just another 20 years. And then we're going to calculate. I want you guys to see the power in financial education. There's a reason this stuff is not taught in school, ladies and gentlemen. So in 45 years, your family went from dead broke and in debt to being worth $42 million in a couple generations. And here's what you got to understand about the second 20 years. At this point, we're not even putting $1,000 a month into the bank. We're just letting the 2.6 grow. This is crazy, guys, that if someone would have told me when I was 20 years old that I could hustle up on $1,000 a month and start putting that into a place where it's going to grow and double and triple and quadruple for me, I would have done it in a heartbeat, guys. So for those of you who are looking like, hey man, I'm not thinking that I can recruit a whole bunch of people, but you can be smart and you can exercise some discipline with your money. You can put some money to the side. You just need to know where to put it. You just need to know how to strategize. And out of the 5 things that we teach entrepreneurship, we teach tax minimization, we teach debt elimination, we teach credit education, but we also teach asset accumulation or investing. Guys, for $47, you can learn how to invest from somebody who's worth almost $700 million. The leadership team in my econ is collectively worth $1 billion through investing and understanding asset accumulation. You can learn that for $47 to start tonight, $35 per month. You might not be able to see yourself building a huge team. Guess what? There are literally hundreds of millionaires in my econ, and there was only about 30 of us infinities in the room at that event. Why? Because they became millionaires without building huge teams. So if you're not a team builder, don't let this opportunity pass you by. Let us show you how to take the little coins that you have. Let us show you how to get out of debt. Let us show you how to refinance some loans once you get your credit right. And then let us show you where you can park some money. Let us show you how to create some investment accounts in your children's name. Let us show you how to really make money have babies for $1.17 a day, $1.16 a day, man. You cannot beat that. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it, Alfredo. Back to you, brother.
Oh man, the powerhouse is in the building, man. It's just nugget after nugget after nugget. It's just more reason for you guys not to pass this up. Actually, if anyone watches this webinar and still passes this up over $1.16 a day, do me a favor. After the webinar is over, just look in the mirror, hit yourself in the head a couple times, bang it against the wall, whatever it is, that's causing you to have dysfunctional thinking, fix it, come back and then join, because there's no reason why anyone shouldn't partake in this opportunity right now. You just, check yourself for having impaired vision or something. Whatever it is, fix it, come back and join, because I promise you guys, you're going to pass up on something amazing. So I'm going to pass this over to another good friend of mine. Like I said, let's try to keep it a little bit short, because you guys were dropping some bombs, and I appreciate that. But I mean, I know people got to get back to their life. So I'm going to pass this on. We got a few more people that want to say a few more things, and then we're going to wrap this up. And like I said, anytime you guys can hit that button, and you're not going to join me unless you're on my link, but you're going to join whoever invited you, and they're going to get the credit for the sale. And that's the beauty and the power of these webinars, is that's how we designed it. We're here to help your team grow. Because just like when you join, you're going to get the same opportunity to share these webinars with your prospects and have them get excited while we're talking. You don't even have to be there. You don't have to say anything. Just let them know, hey, you got to listen to these guys, okay? Because they know what they're talking about, and they want you in. So that's all you got to do. Just be a professional inviter. You don't got to be a professional speaker or anything else. Just know how to invite people over to presentations like this, and let us help you build your team for you. So I'm going to pass this real quick to one of my good friends. We've been working together for years. Again, we've done other businesses, and he saw the light here. He's here. He's having 4-figure weekly checks consistently. So I'll let him share his little story real quick, and then we'll move on to the next person. Gene, you can unmute yourself.
Got you. Hear me? Yep. Awesome. Hey guys, what's up? Gene Hankins here. And listen, guys, like we've said before, we're not all gurus here. Nobody's a guru. I've been in the online industry trying to make money online for almost 6 years. Been following Alfredo for about that same time, and you are probably at the seat where I was a couple of years ago, where I was thinking things are scams, things are not real, I'm not making money. But listen, if you actually pay attention to the things that we teach here, people are actually making money. And to show you guys, look, you see this right here? This is my military ID. So I'm a military vet. I just got discharged this year, 2018. So I'm stay-at-home dad. I don't have a job. So this is actually paying for everything that I need to have an amazing lifestyle here in New York City. If you know New York, it's not cheap. It's expensive, okay? And I have a baby girl, so I get to see her every day, spend time with her, stay home dad. So listen, I know what's probably going through your head, right? I know. Just do me a favor, press that button down there. Don't hesitate. You've already seen we're about almost an hour in this. So if you're still here and you haven't clicked that button, click it. Trust me, you're gonna thank yourself, and then you're gonna come back and thank us, because your life is gonna start changing and you're gonna see results. All right, guys, I'm gonna give it back to you, Alfredo, and thank you guys. Make sure you click that button right there. It's somewhere down there.
It's a big red button that says sign me up. Can't miss it. Okay, can't miss it even if you're blind. So here's the thing, guys. We've been rocking this out, and we got a couple more people coming on, and I promise you guys we're done. But listen, I just want to mention one thing. Even if you sign up tonight, which I know you are, okay, because you decided to make a very smart move in your life. If this is not for you, you're free to walk away. Okay, we don't hold. There's no contracts. Nobody's going to come after you and say you owe this collections. This is not how this works. We give everyone a fair chance. You walk through the door, you check it out. You got 30 days. You pay for your membership for 30 days. If you realize that, putting more money back in your check is not for you, all right, so then quit. If you realize fixing your credit is not for you, cancel. If you realize that maybe setting a financial future for you and your kids is not for you, then cancel. I mean, that's really how crazy this sounds. That's really what you're saying no to. But I realize that people make their own decisions. They realize they just want to do what they've been known to do for all the years, and they're just comfortable with that, and that's cool. Just know that complacency kills, all right? And just letting you know that that's what happens. So I'll bring on the next speaker. I'm going to wrap this up. My good friend, Julius, we just met in Atlanta. Well, actually, we met in a prior company at an event. We didn't know each other from a hole in the wall, but he asked me to do a video for him. And I'm very humble, so I'll do it for anyone because I understand, like I said, where we come from. We don't have these huge backgrounds. We've been struggling, and I know how it is. So I'll give anybody the benefit of the doubt that's really looking to be on the come up. And I tell you, this guy's a hustler. He's a true hustler at heart, and I know he's going to be successful here. He's already having success, and he just started, but he's willing to go all out. He came all the way to Atlanta. He hung out with us, and he's just on fire right now. So I'll let him share a little bit of his story, and then we'll wrap this up.
All right, can you hear me, guys?
I hear Kenny. I was gonna say Julius, but if you want to go, Kenny.
All right, appreciate it. Oh,
no, you're good. Go ahead, take over, man. Julius will close us up.
my bad. Thanks for actually inviting me up here, guys. And I was actually able to come out to Atlanta and see a lot of y'all guys, for the first time. Never met actually none of y'all before, but it was pretty fun to go out there and actually get inside of the stretch, not party bus with y'all. It wasn't a limo, but it was a great opportunity, man, just to go out there and network and something I haven't done in a long time. I've been in the network marketing industry for probably like 7 years, but just recently in January I kind of took a step back and just kind of get myself back together. And it wasn't until 3 months ago when I actually took a look at this opportunity. I jumped back in and I said, you know what, I'm going all in and see how I can do with this. And I just took a leap of faith, and it was actually pretty cool because I was already talking to my dad about getting my credit fixed. So it was just a great opportunity that this is exactly what it had inside of it. So it was actually able to help me fix my own credit. Not only that, I actually learned something inside of one of the modules that I never heard about before. Actually, matter of fact, nobody in my family actually heard about it before, and it was actually using somebody that had great credit and letting them be an authorized user on their account. Meaning you don't have to actually let them use your credit cards, their credit cards. You can actually just have them adopt their credit history, and that'll help boost your credit up. I never knew that. Like I said, that was something that blew my mind when I was actually able to implement it on my credit. And I seen it jump up anywhere from, I think it was like 23 points that it jumped up. So that excited me a lot more. And I was like, man, I can show this to everybody now, especially something like that. that powerful. But I don't know, guys. That is, I can't even. I would go into the compensation plan and stuff like that, but that's just a whole nother exciting topic, which you can go touch on that at another time. But I was just wanted to share that with y'all. By the way, man, if y'all looking at this, go ahead and just click the link, sign up. That's what I did. I just took a leap of faith and signed up, and I've already made a couple of $100 with this opportunity. Just for $35, I was already made over $600-700 with this opportunity. So again, guys, just go ahead and click that big link below and go ahead and get started. And Alfredo, it's going back to you.
Thanks, man. And it was a pleasure meeting you. We had a lot of fun. And this guy's on fire, and I know he's going to do really well in this company just by him taking a leap and showing up to an event. It's been great. So I'm going to let my last speaker come on and let you guys join, sign up, share this with people. Matter of fact, here's a cool part. You can actually join right now. And like I said, if you do that and we actually get to message each other, I'll show you how you could take this very same presentation and share it with people tonight and start building your business. Okay, because this webinar will stay recorded on this page, so you can actually share this page. But we're going to show you how to do it and start building your team the minute you join. You don't need to wait for anything in the mail. You don't need to wait for any magical pill to come in your box and nothing like that. You can literally take this presentation, slap your user ID on it, and get credit to sharing this opportunity with others. And we can show you how to do that, guys. So I'm gonna let my last person speak, and we'll wrap this up. But this guy, like I said, he's on fire. He's a hustler. He came out, he hung out with us, and I just love his spirit and his ambition. So I'm gonna let him share a little bit about his story and his experience here with my econ. And then, guys, like I said, just sign up, man. I mean, it's only a loss if you don't. So, Julius, can you unmute yourself? I can't unmute you from here, so you gotta do it from
here. How about that? Can you hear me now?
Yep, you good to go, bro.
Great, man. How you guys doing, man? I just want to say congratulations to the MyEcon team, first of all, for just blowing it out the water. This guy is amazing. Those of you that are watching this video right now or watching this webinar, we're talking about an opportunity right now that really can literally change your life financially with all these financial products, as well as the weekly commissions that MyEcon pays. But the real meat of the matter, my question was, and my story was, is finding a true leader that's willing to share the knowledge, have the patience, have the systems in place to allow you to win. It's not enough to just have an opportunity. It's not enough to just have these financial services. The question you have to ask yourself, well, these guys have the system in place to help you. And so about a year ago, I tell you my story, I was in another company. And I lived at the time in Atlanta, Georgia, which I still do now. And I wanted to get to an event and meet some of the profiles that I saw on Facebook and saw in the team. And so I knew the power of events, but I was willing to risk driving in my vehicle close to 12 hours, if I'm not mistaken, all the way down to Miami. And I was already involved in this company through another line of sponsorship. And I want you guys to really understand the power of the event thing. Is that this guy was so humble. What was so powerful for me is that this man was here with his wife. That man was there with his kids. That man was there with his whole team in blue t-shirts, and it impressed me. I saw him walk across stage. I saw him get awards. I saw him with his son on the stage doing a video. I was totally impressed. It was the first time I ever seen a man who brought his whole entire family on a business trip. Of course, they was going to Disneyland or Disney World, whatever you call it down there, while they were there. But what impressed me is that everybody was on one accord, and he was willing to not know me from Adam and shoot a video with me. He shot a video with me by the side, and then his wife did. And so that showed me a lot about Alfredo. He saw me in the parking lot. He saw my convertible that I drove down, and I knew he was a car buff, and so we hit it off. And a year later, I saw him talking about MyEcon. And I'm a type of person like this. I'm going to do whatever it has to do to make it work. You know, I was homeless. I'll tell you guys a story how I couldn't even afford Taco Bell, and I couldn't even afford a car. I was taking the Greyhound from Birmingham, Alabama to Atlanta, Georgia. and I didn't care what people thought of him. I didn't have a place to live for 2.5 years. I had a hotel key. There's somebody that's watching this webinar right now. They're looking for the right opportunity and the right mentors. And the right mentors is the My Econ Takeover team, because I'm going to tell you something. I knew nothing about internet marketing. I was an old school marketer, belly to belly, face to face, hotel presentation type of the guy. But this is a new era. Alfredo has taken this business by storm with all of his knowledge in 5 years on the internet and been able to bring over 9,000 people on the team from the comforts of his home. That's unheard of. What's so cool about it is duplicatable. Can you do that with no skills? From the last 7 days, I implemented one strategy using Facebook fan pages. My phone has not been going. I mean, it notifies every 2 seconds. 100, 200 people want to be my friend from all over the United States, just using what his strategies are of how to make money online. The products are great. Don't get me wrong. The opportunity is great, but will you get the mentorship? And that answer is yes. What I suggest you guys do is lock arms with my Econ Takeover team. Lock arms with us, with my Econ, Alfredo. All these guys on the panel are here because what this man has been able to do, and I think it's a blessing to just be part of this mentorship and to be able to duplicate the same things he's done. As far as income is concerned, I have gotten paid every single week. Alfredo has never been on the phone with me physically. I'd never heard his voice. The whole time from July 3rd, all I did was copy, copy, copy. So with my message tonight, if you don't know anything about internet, if you don't know anything about FICO scores, you come to the right place. All you got to do is copy, copy, copy. And you guys, I'll see you guys at the top and at the bank and at the conferences. Thanks, Alfredo, for letting me get on the call with you tonight.
No, thanks for coming on, man. I love your story. I love your ambition, your hustle. You ain't stopping, you ain't sleeping, and you're about to get some serious people. Everybody on this panel is going to crush it. I promise you. Some of you are already crushing it, and some of you are just going to keep going to higher levels. And the cool thing is we all do it together, and there's no competition. There's none. Matter of fact, we benefit off your success, so we want you to succeed, so we don't hold nothing back. And matter of fact, this is what you guys get once you sign up today. All right, you get access to our private Facebook group. That's number one. Okay, where we have over 9,000 members, and we're constantly growing. Okay, and we train people every Sunday night. We hold a mastermind like clockwork. We teach you guys all kinds of different things, all kinds of how to market, how to use the products, how to better yourself and mindset. We teach all of that for free, guys, just for being a part of this opportunity. And it doesn't matter if you join me or anyone on this panel or anyone that they bring. You guys are all welcome to the group to learn and to grow with us, again, because we benefit of your success. So we want you to succeed. We want to push you. The only thing is you have to want to push yourself, because the only thing we can't control is what you do with this information we give you and what do you do with this opportunity that we give you. That's up to you guys, but we give you everything that you need to succeed, handed to you in your face so that you can come in this thing and rock this out and start getting 4-figure weekly paychecks, guys. There's so many people on this team already doing that, and we've only been in this for a little over 3 months, guys. So get started today, guys. Hit that button below, okay? And like I said, message me on Facebook or let me know in the comments that you signed up. And I don't care if you're signed up with anyone on this team, it doesn't matter. I'll still message you and make sure that you have all the tools you need before the end of the night. All right, guys, so thanks all my panelists. Thanks for you guys watching. Super excited about this opportunity. This is just the beginning. We're going to hit the 7-figure mark soon enough, guys, and we want to do this with you. So go ahead, sign up below. I'll see you guys next week. Thank you for tuning in. God bless and have a great night, guys. Thanks, everyone.